Welcome Tubians to another quite late edition of Sparky Cam. Now this one I believe is going to be slightly different to some of the others. I am going to attempt to give you some of my opinions upon music reviews. Now I have a good few new albums that have recently come out. Also got some updates on the fact that Slipknot let slip that they're going to download, excuse the pun in there. And this, if you may be able to hear in the background possibly, one of the new albums out, which is a high up on my recommendation list, by Doro. Now, if you do like your possibly late 80s sort of music, not quite Maiden in style, but lyrically impressive, then this is one of those albums for you. You may remember she did do quite a few different albums in the 80s. Now, those are very well-hit albums, but this claims to be one of the better still, so she's making one hell of a comeback. Now, the name of the album is Fear No Evil, and it's an 11-track album. One of the best songs on it, without fail, is the single that's been released called Herzblut. Now, or Herzblut. Now, you'll have to excuse my German, it's a bit rubbish, but it's a very epic sort of song. The others all work out quite well as too. Apart from that, I've got a couple of other bits and pieces. I've recently downloaded the new Slipknot album. Very good album, and it's going to be one of those ones to watch out for come the new festivals. Gutted, however, for everybody that has bought a Glastonbury ticket. Now that Franz Ferdinand has announced that they're going, you're going to wish you spent your money going to download instead. A few more albums. You got the new Lordi album. Yes, that's right, Lordi are back. Now their brand new album came out just at the end of 2008. That's quite a good... Listen to this. Hard-hitting album. You still get your rasp. Very strong rasp in there. Just some dirty metal. Excuse the shit sound quality as well. I've only got a crap pair of speakers here, but it's the best I can do for the moment. Let's have a look what other bits and pieces I've got in. Aha! Of course, the Nightwish album, which came out not so long ago, also a good one. Now, here we go. Now this is an album which is quite close to my heart at the moment. It's one of those ones you just keep putting on repeat. It is an album by, let's see if you recognise it. I didn't at first. It is the Rasmus. They are coming back. In fact, they have a small tour. They're only coming to one venue in the UK, which is in London, and I was hoping that maybe I'd go down to see it, but depends on my situation at that point. It's a bit of a shame. I'd love them to come to Birmingham. So if Rasmus, you happen to watch this video, please come to Birmingham. Their new album is called Black Roses, came out at the very end of 2008, and brings it back to that sort of first album. So they have been around for quite a while. It's just, unfortunately, magazines such as Kerrang and so on just refuse to believe in their existence. It was one of those fad sort of things where everybody loved the Rasmus for a very small amount of time and then thought, wow, this is the worst album I've ever bought, which is bollocks because they're brilliant. So, to those of you who disagree with me out there, fuck you! Apart from this, I have caught wind, however, that there is a new album coming out by 30 Seconds to Mars. That should be a good review, so that'll probably be in a later episode. I'm also a proud owner now of the Break the Cycle, Stain's new album even, if I can find that. How slow Windows is. There we go. The Illusion of Progress, that's the one. Now I've actually seen Stain live not so long ago with Siva, if you have a look at a couple of my other videos that I've uploaded. Siva, brilliant band. Stain really brought in some power, but it should have been the other way around the gig. I think that Stain, although they did play a good gig, they had one fuck up technically throughout the gig. I still think that Siva did perform better. They got the crowd going a bit more. So I think the gig should have been the other way around. I think it should have been Stain supported Cedar. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out like that. It's a bit unfortunate because Stain are a very good band. They just get a lot of jip. Apart from that, there's rumours that a very close band to me, that Perfect Circle, or A Perfect Circle, should be coming back. Now, after their 13-step album and a couple of other bits and pieces, shouldn't be long before they bring out a new one. Emotive being their last album, of course, and Merdenom's being my favourite. So that's it for an update at the moment. As soon as I get a couple more albums, which probably won't be very long, then I'll let you know. But this is Sparky Cam's Week's Review, over and out.